Hello and welcome to Locator Gaming. I'm going to play Too Many Bones again today. So I had a really good time with my first playthrough of it. I played as Pickett, but I'm going to try Patches this time. I had thought about trying to play Pickett again since I had got a little bit of familiarity with him, but Patches actually has easier rating on his solo play, and I got a suggestion on the last video to try Patches against Nom. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go right into the setting up. So I've got the solo cards here, and I'm supposed to take the number of days on the Tyrant card. Well, I guess we should examine the Tyrant first, right? So here's Nom. Trolls as a species are not so smart. Nom, the troll chieftain of the Shalefist region, is no exception. However, no one has ever felt the need to point that out to Nom due to obvious reasons like size differentials and thunderclubs. It could also be because Nom loves to imprison those that anger him and then face off against his prey in a caged battle one by one. So we need 6 progress points and we've got 8 days to do it. You can't really see the bottom of his card. Move that camera back just a hair. There we go. So we've got the red, this is the orcs, the scales, and the goblins. Nope, sorry. The trolls, the orcs, and the scales. The red, the blue, and the lighter blue. And this is a game length of only 1 dot, so it's a shorter game. And then as a solo player, I don't have to worry about the baddie queue. And I don't have to worry about there only being 1 gear lock on the mat at a time, because there's always going to be 1 gear lock on the mat at a time. He has thick skin 3, so he's going to ignore the first 3 damage. So I got to look for things that'll give me true damage with Patches. His Tyrant die, the skull, which is 2 sides, so 1/3 chance for the skull. All defense dice are removed from the target before applying damage. And then the Thunder Club is 2/3 of the time he's going to knock his target to the farthest position away. So that's who I'm going against. We can put Nom up there out of the way and his die. I've got him here on the spot for 6 progress points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Day counters on 1. I've already got the baddies that I need in some stacks here, and I've got his die there. I'm just going to shuffle some stuff up. And he was 8 days, so we've got to get 5 of these solo encounter cards. If it looks like a encounter I did in the first video, I'm probably not going to read all the flavor text for the card. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll just put the rest of those back there. And we have to shuffle in the Tyrant encounter, and then we need our cover card. So we look away. High probability that we're going to get the Tyrant encounter, it seems like. With you need 6 progress points and 5 non-Tyrant encounter cards. Put that there. Now we've got encounters 1, 2, and 3 to go in front of it. And now let me just give a quick mix up on these baddies. For the 1-point baddies, who would have thought that playing poker for so long and shuffling chips at the table would help play a board game someday? All right, that's the 1-pointers. We've got far fewer 5-pointers here. I've only got 2 20-pointers, I think. There's not a whole lot of 20-pointers in the base game anyway. Whoopsie, I flipped that over. So what are we going to look at here? Toxins, probably. That's true damage. Poison Dart is a consumable. That's true damage. And Patches has Fortunate Discovery on his backup plan, so I could use Fortunate Discovery to get consumables. There's also the E-Cells along with the Zap Pack. The Zap Pack is kind of far down there, though. The Zap Pack has a thing that you can do. It's not very likely, though. I think it's a 1/3 chance when you roll it. That does 4 true damage. Zap Pack, yeah. No, either 3 or 4. Where's the symbol? Deal the number of true damage to anybody. So either 3 or 4. But you got to use an E-Cell to do it. And Zap Pack is 1, 2, 3, 4 skills down the line. And that really would be more beneficial, I think, in a party, because the other sides of that die, revive a KO'd Gearlock. So does Bonesaw do true damage? I don't think so. No, it's just regular melee damage. But added with more attack dice could get through the thick skin maybe. And now let's check out his actual chip here for a second. 6 health, initiative 2, so he's really slow. 1 attack die, 1 defense die, and his baddie or tyrant die, sorry, can move diagonally. It's also considered to be a troll. And recover 1 also. He recovers 1 hit point every turn. So you got to kind of punch him pretty hard, it seems like twice. All right, so we've got Patches here who starts with 5 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But since I'm super new to the game, I am playing on easy mode, so we get 2 added to our health stat. We get a training point. I think I'm just going to go with Dex right away for this first training point. What was their advice again? Was it Dex or was it attack? Dex and another attack. Then look at his hit points. We want med kit, but we also want toxins. Okay, so I think I've got a good idea for at least the path I want to go down. So we'll see. I think I'm ready. I did get a different glass bead out. I think it's easier to see this. It's not like it's difficult to see that one. I don't know, maybe they're the same. Patches is the red character, so we'll play with a red bead. Show where Patches is. Day 1, we just start. So we know the story on day 1. It's, you know, you can choose to get, you're preparing before leaving a little more. So we can either get 2 training points or a training point and some gear. And I'm going to take some other advice that I got on the other video and go for training points, even though I really like gear. I think I will I'll get the extra attack now, and we'll go with the med kit. Die number 1. And we get a progress point for that. Okay, so now we go to the recovery. There's no loot to trade. We don't have anything to lockpick. And we're full on our health, so we're going to scout. So we could scout up pretty high, but I'm going to scout a 1-point baddie. Hardy, is that the one where they only lose 1 every attack? Any turn, this unit takes damage to its hit points, including true damage total, is reduced to 1. So you can only last for 2 rounds. And compound, unit attack stat is equal to the current round number. So he gets harder and harder, and he's ranged. I don't know. I don't even know what is good or bad to face. And we're learning, so it's probably a good idea to try it out and learn what it's like to face somebody with those things, right? So that was our scout for the end of the day. Now we go to the second day. Day 2. So this is the hardly out of the gates, where we are going to face some guys, and I think I want the extra training point this time. I'm gonna get a training point in the loot anyway. I think I'll go with the help. What the heck? Man, at that training point, they're so valuable. I'm gonna go with no help. So we're on day 2, so we get this guy in lane 1 with 2 hit points at range. Oops. He's gonna go first at 6. Probably go first at 6. And then we get, oh boy, we got a pair of them. And they're ranged, so it's not like I can kite away from them. Two health. Well, we don't have any before battle stuff. No. We don't have any start of the battle, start of the round. Units take their turns. Okay, so round 1. I gotta roll my initiative die. I was gonna go after them no matter what, so I think. What are my initiative numbers? 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. 4 3s and 2 4s. Okay, where do I want to start? At the start of each round, they're going to take 1 true damage from each baddie, but they can only take that 1 damage every turn. So they're just going to get killed by the guys on the wall. So I don't think it matters where I go. I'll just try to heal with this. They'll die in the second round, right? So then the fight's just over. So I should probably try to heal my first turn. Oh no, wait, I said I was going without the help, didn't I? I did say I was going without the help. Yeah, so this actually kind of sucks because they're going to get stronger as the round goes on, so it's going to be quite a few attack dice by the time. Should have gone with the help. He's going to attack first. 1 attack die on the first round. Doesn't need to move, he's ranged. 1. Next guy. 1. Now it's my turn. I've got a dex of 3. I do need to move up 1, so I've got 2 left. I will roll 1 attack and 1 defense. So I got 2 damage, but it only does 1 because he's hardy. And a bone. Oh, with my innate, I should have healed 1, right? At the start of his turn, Patches heals 1. Oh, that was from the baddie. Round 2. 2 attack dice now. How about some bones? Do me some favors. 2. And the next guy. Oh no. 3. This is bad. My turn. We're definitely going to roll our med kit. One attack and 1 defense. Oh, we heal 1 at the start of our turn. This is good. So we got 2 defense, 3 healing when that's exhausted. So we heal 3. And 1 damage. Takes this one out. I think we recovered. Next round, I believe. I hope I'm not missing anything. I feel like this is going awfully quick. It's round 3, so he gets 3 attack dice. One, 2, 3, so 2 defense and 1 hit point. My turn. Heal 1. We have to use 1 dex to move. So we've got 2 left, and we will roll 1 of each. Did I heal the hit point? Yes, I did. So 1 damage and 1 defense. All right, round 4. 4 attack dice coming in. How about some bones? They have not rolled a single bones yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 1 defense and 3 health. Start of my turn. Heal for 1. And I'm standing there, so I don't need to move, so I can roll all 3 of my dice. 2 attack and 1 defense. I got a bones, so I might as well use that. Not that it's gonna make a difference. The second spot here is heal gear lock. Defense is gonna go away anyway, and then I did damage him, so dead. All right, that clears out that. And I come off of there with my current health. This is unexhausted. All right, so let's look at our rewards. We get 2 training points. So we get a progress point. 2 training points and a loot. So let's deal with the loot first. I did not shuffle this yet. Fortunate Discovery would be nice. I do have 1 promo Trove loot card in the deck. Some of my Undertow chips, there were 3 Undertow chips that had some issues with the stickers. So Chip Theory was very fast about sending me replacements, and with the replacement they sent me a promo Trove loot card, which was nice. Nice, a little sorry, here's a little extra thing for you, which I think is a mark of how Chip Theory's customer service goes. Okay, loot shuffled, and we draw. Multi-tool, I had this one last time. This is the one that helps with lockpicking attempts. So if we do get Trove loot from something, we have some assistance. I could always search for, but no, I need to heal. Right, yeah, I need to heal. The day 3 thing though is crossing the Ciberon. If I get lucky, I won't have to fight. I can always trade better loot on that day, right? Just to make sure we can heal, trade loot on that day. Okay, we got 2 training points. I think I'm gonna take Toxins, which I can do because it has a star. And maybe a hit point. You know what, I did it again. I took an attack without rolling the dice. I keep forgetting that those are not automatic. And Toxins. I gotta take a health from getting a hit point. Okay, end of the day, trade loot, make a lockpicking attempt, rest and recover. So I need to go up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4. So that's the end of the day. Yep, that one's done. All right, so last scripted encounter is crossing the Ciberon. I'm going to do the top one. So, because it has a training point. Although I don't know if, well, I guess you don't have to fight him as soon as you hit 6 progress points. Oh, I gotta up this. We're on day 3. Oh, it is not a battle. It's a, you have to move the tyrant encounter up. That's right. I thought it was a battle for some reason. So we are going to do the top one this time. Roll a d6. Great. On a 1 to 2, your party is spotted. Find the first tyrant encounter in your deck and place it on the top. But we do get the rewards. It's 2 progress points and another training point. Dex. Let's see what the advice is. The advice is hit points. I got that before going back for more attack or defense. He can get quite far on only 3 to 4 decks. Maybe we should get more attack because of the thick skin on Nom, just in case we're not super stocked up on our true damage. This time I will not forget. We will roll 2 attack dice. Okay, no bones, so it was successful. So that's our training point. Now we have to execute the instructions on here because I rolled crappy. And we have to move the tyrant card to the top and then shuffle the rest. So before we deal with the Tyrant card, which I have no idea what it's going to do, we go to our end of the day stuff. This time I can trade loot. Or not trade loot, sorry, search for better loot. So this has not gone well for me when I tried before. Okay, I get to draw one. Skinning knife. Before drawing your next encounter, place a defeated baddie from your most recent battle on top of this card. Any baddies of that type appearing in your next battle are surprised. After battle, return the baddie to the defeated stack. Any baddies in that type appearing in your next battle. So even if the next card is not a battle, well, you get to do this 3 times? Are surprised. Let's read what surprised does. After setting initiative for this battle, move all opposing units to bottom of the initiative meter, maintaining their order. So anybody of the same type would move down. I don't hate that. I don't know if it's good, but I don't hate it. It's going to be easier for me to track uses with die up there. I think I'm just going to do it. So scales, even though I know there's already a scales out. I just want to see how this goes. That's it. So that's my end of the day thing. We go to the next day. So now we're on day 4 of 8 possible days. We've only need 2 more progress points to face Nom. I'd really like to get my poison dart. So we have to deal with this tyrant encounter. And there he stands, the size of a Gearlock hut, right in the middle of the path. Nom, the troll chieftain, and his cronies are clearly unafraid of leaving the safety of their lair. They're thirsty for blood, and this battle feels premature. That's good for Nom, not so good for this side of the battle line. With what feels like 0 time to prepare, there's got to be a way to delay this encounter. Perhaps fighting aggression with aggression would cause Nom to back off. If not, the crack of Nom's Thunder Club will resound throughout Daylor this day. Two options, 1 battle, 1 peaceful. This thing doesn't seem so terrifying. Battle queue is baddie points. Party of 1, add 2 1-point baddies. Place Nom on top of the battle queue. Nom instantly leaves the battle at the end of round 3, or if his hit points reach 5 or fewer. Other baddies remain and complete the battle. Back away slowly. There's no progress point for that one. We lose 2 hit points and we have to skip the recovery phase and we reshuffle it back into the encounter deck. So we're on day 4, so that would be 4, 3 1-point baddies and Nom. I almost wish it was like 1 5-point, well, no, I guess that's better than 1 5-point, 2 1-point, and Nom. We still get a training point if we back away slowly, so we get a training point at the cost of 2 hit points. This seems rough. We could surprise some guys because of our scales. Let's just do the fight and see how it goes. So we need... Oh no, wait a minute, no, this is terrible. It's 4 1-point baddies. It'd be 6 1-point baddies? No, we're not doing this. We're backing away slowly. Backing away slowly. Because we would start the battle queue with 4, then we have to add 2. That's 6 1-point baddies plus Nom. I mean, I guess I could use it as an opportunity to try to get a lot of bones and get my poison dart consumable. But if I lose, I don't get anything. This way, at least I get a training point. I think I'm going to take the training point. I'm going to roll for defense. I don't think there's any of these kits I want. Or should I go for fast hands and then so I can get to bone saw? Yeah, I think I'm going to get fast hands. I like the potential of having a big swing with bone saw. I think. I gotta lose 2 hit points. And I gotta shuffle this again. What did it say? I have to skip the rest and recovery phase? Is that what it said? I'm going to look at it again, then I got to shuffle it again. Must skip recovery phase. Yes, I don't get to do any of that stuff. Okay. So I just start the next encounter day minus 2 hit points. So I traded 2 hit points for a training point, essentially. Did not battle, so I don't think anything happens over here yet. No progress point. I have to skip the recovery phase. Day 5. $35, $36, $37. So this is the one where you're like underwater. Couple of battles, sorry. Reduced by 2 the attack stat of the first baddie to enter lane 1. No skill dice can be used for the first 2 rounds. Fine. Yeah, we're doing the top one. And fortunately, there's only going to be 1 baddie because we're at day 5, so it's a 5-point baddie. And it scales. But surprise really doesn't do anything for me with only 1, right? Oh, actually, yeah, he has a really high initiative. Because I put scales over here, he will be surprised and go below me no matter what I roll. 7 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Range. Which means I know I want to start here. So he would be there. Doesn't really matter what I roll. I rolled a 4. Surprise is going to move him below me. Engulf and weaken. Weaken is the one that knocks dice away. Place a... Oh no, your dex is reduced. Oh, that sucks. 2? Oh, don't roll any bones, man. Do not roll any bones. And engulf. All damage rolled by this unit also hits all adjacent units to the target, as well as triggers reaction skills if applicable, including himself. Wow, so we want to get close. I'm glad we had surprise. Wow, this is kind of working out a little bit. So, we're first. Start of my turn, I get a health back because of my innate ability. I've got 3 decks. I will move for 1, and now I get 2 dice. I think I want a defense and an attack. I should have gone for another defense before I went for 3 attack. That was probably stupid. Okay, we got bones and 1. Nothing special. Nope. All right, he's got a ton of defense. Two defense and 2 attack. Get some big attacks. Damage me, but damage yourself. I cannot use skill dice for the first 2 rounds. I can't heal myself. So, 2 damage. Take care of that and engulf. Hits himself. That's taken care of. 3 defense. To rely on him killing himself. I need to roll some bones here. Round 2, me. Start of my turn, health. I think we go with our 1 defense because there's more bones possible there. And 2 attack, we still can't roll any skill dice. Bones and 2 takes away that. Now his turn is 2 attack and 1 defense because he's got 1 on him still. So he rolled a bones. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, I'm screwing this up. I forgot about the reduce by 2 the attack stat of the first baddie to enter. He should have no attack dice. He did 2 damage to himself and to me last time from his attack. So I'm going to give him his 2 back. And I get 2 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's max. Yeah, he shouldn't have damaged me. And I got 2, the 2 that I was wounded from the encounter before were healed on by my innate. He did roll a bones with his defense die, right? So my dex goes down by 2. What made me think of that just now was, hey, somehow I need to indicate that my dex is down by 2. And I forgot that it told me to place the attack stat down. On this card here. I think that clears it up though. So we go to round 3. This is going to go to fatigue then. Well, I might be able to get through this. But I want bone because I'm trying to get my Fortunate Discovery. I've only got 1 dex because of his weaken. And I'm at max right now, so I can't heal from my innate. So I will roll 1 defense die, trying to get more bones. I got a defense. I'm not going to keep it because he can't attack me, and I want bones. I want to be able to roll it for bones. I'm no longer weakened. On next turn. Yep. Oh, duh. There's a die to show that. Gearlock's deck is reduced. Other units reduce attack stat. So if you weaken enemies, their attack stat is reduced. All right. His turn. He has 1 defense die that he can roll. I don't count stuff that rolls out of the dice tray. I've talked about that before. It's a bone, so I'm weakened 2 again. I know you should put it on here, but this is easier for me to remember. Just, hey, don't use that. My turn again. I'm not keeping that. Round 4. I'm still full. No, wait, that was my round 4 turn. What the heck am I doing? His turn, 1 defense die. There we go. Now, round 5. My turn. I am full still. I get my complete complement of dexterity, so I'm going to roll 2 attack and 1 defense. Trying to get bones. I said that backwards. 2 attack, 1 defense. I did not get bones, but I did get 4 damage. So 2 and 2. Now his turn. He'll get both of his defense dice. Weakens me again. And rolls 1 defense. Okay, fatigue round. True damage, true damage. My turn. Heal 1. These don't have bones on them, do they? Ooh, 1/3 chance for a double bones. That's better than an attack stat die. It's the same number of sides as a defense die, but more bones. So I think I'm going to roll my toxins die. I'm weakened, I can only roll 1. Hey, double bones. Fortunate Discovery. I'm going to do it now. For my poison dart. Now baddie's turn. Dang it. So many bones for the baddie. Still weakened then. Next round. 1 and 1. My turn. Heal. 1 die. I guess attack, maybe I can. Yeah, that. Gives Dice just gives him more opportunity to get bones, I guess. Man, always bones for them. Still weakened 2. Them, it's 1 guy. Next round, true damage. My turn. Point of healing. And I'm still weakened. I took that defense die away. The bones just got to me. The bones just got to me. So if I could roll a 2 on the attack, he will die. I did not. He's gonna die from the damage on the start of the next round anyway. Still weakened from the bones. Next round, and that's it. I made a lot of mistakes on that fight. And I don't get a turn. So I'm down the 1 true damage from the beginning. And my turn doesn't start, so I don't get to heal it back. So I think that's how that works. Because all the baddies are dead, I think the battle is just over when the baddies are dead. Okay, end of the battle. This has 2 uses left. So what do we get? We get a progress point, 2 training points, and a loot. We're going to take loot first. Fortunate discovery. I think I hold on to this because I can use my poison dart and then fortunate discovery again to get it back. Can I use an item whenever I want? Loot, loot, loot. 7, 14, 21, 28. That's kind of interesting. The loot is discussed on every multiple of 7. Is that intentional? Loot. 7, 14. 21. Where does it talk about using it? Turn a loot card after fully, unless other stated otherwise, outside of battle, loot can be used or discarded at any time. During battle, if not specified otherwise, loot must be used on your turn. Trove loot should remain chest side up until fully opened through successful lockpicking attempts. So it sounds like I should be able to use my poison darts and then get it again. It's not specified otherwise that I have to use it outside of battle or anything like that. Two training points. Well, I think I want defense. I get to roll again for defense. Okay, I don't get a defensive die. Instead, I will spend that training point on the bone saw. Second training point, I will try for defense again. All right. I think that is it. Do I want E-cells? What about all these stems? What do these stems do? The first stem kit that you have to get is just a decent heal, and then you can get some damage from, you can buff attack. You can add to the Gearlock's attack stat, last the entire battle. Reroll a buff. Stem belt, is that just a, it's a better stem kit. Chain reactor. Start of the selected gearlock's turn, it heals. For that, lasts the entire battle. Okay. Start of a selected gearlock's turn, it heals that number of buff HP. E-cells are good for overcharge. Yeah. If it looks like I'm getting enough bones up to overcharge, I could always use this to get an E-cell to use it. Because overcharge is 4 true damage. And it uses 1 E-cell. So we'll see. We got a plan developing for the fight against Nom. Trade loot with people, no. I have nothing to do. A lockpicking attempt. Rest and recover. I'm down 1 hit point, which I'll get back on the start of my next turn. Search for better loot, and I think I'm okay. Scout is a 5. On a 5, I can scout a 5-point baddie. Yep, let's do that. It's an orc. No, troll. Right? The red one is trolls, I think. Because that's what Nom is. Yeah. Thick skin 1, so he's going to ignore the first damage. 3 attack, 2 defense, 5 health. He's melee. Thick skin 1. I could roll toxins on him, right? To get poison on him. That would be true damage, and just try to kite away from him. We'll experience it. Gotta have the experiences. Before drawing my next encounter, I'm gonna put another scale guy on there. Too bad I don't have a troll to put on there. Now that guy's slow anyway. Okay. I think that's it for the day. So we go to day 6. 1 more progress point needed. Just out of reach. I don't remember this one. I love rocky landscapes. Trouble is easy to spot, and it's a breeze to cover larger distances. Sparkling streams of fresh water are commonplace in the mountains of Daylor, one of the land's few mercies on ill-prepared travelers. Up ahead, the narrow corridor I'm following suddenly opens into a sun-batched canyon with a peaceful creek flowing just beyond. Such a place would offer some much-needed resources, but odds of an ambush are high. If I waltz out in the open, I might be picked off before I can taste that cool mountain water. I might be able to scale this wall and find a higher pathway around, but that will take time I'm not sure I have. So in order to get a progress point, I have to do a battle. Party has surprise and baddies cannot move during the first round. So either way, it's still a battle. I don't know that I care. Any ranged baddies start at the top of the initiative meter, which they normally do anyway, right? I have no idea. I think I'm gonna do the top battle. So the 5-point baddie goes on top, and then we're on day 6, so that's a 1, and then we have to add 2 baddie points to it. So this is our baddie queue. So here, he's got 5 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative is 2. Lane 2 is a troll with Careless and Thick Skin 1. 3 health. Initiative 1. Lane 3 is an orc scout with raiding, which I think means he gets better with more orcs. 3 health. And ranged. And this one, oh no. 2 ranged orcs. With a 4, and then I have to roll, but then because of the text on the card, the ranged guys are going to go to the top of the meter, so I rolled a 3 at the top anyway. I'm going to go here so that when he gets his turn, he's going to move here. I'm going to move up here to work on this dude. I may actually even roll my bone saw just to try to get rid of him. So let's read, oh, what is taunt? Place taunt effect die on this unit until the start of its next turn. Adjacent opposing units must attack that unit. Okay. Let's read what raiding does. This unit gains 1 extra attack die for every additional orc type baddie on the battle mat. Yeah, so they're getting, right now they're getting 1 additional die. Yeah, they get to go first, so they're gonna get the benefit of that die right at the start. Okay, so he's first. 2 attack dice. Oh boy, 3. And then this one, 2, hurting. My turn, I get 1 back. I'm almost dead. I don't think there's any possible way I can win this fight. Yes, I see the benefit of surprise now. If I spend time healing, is it just going to go to waste? I could get lucky and roll a 3 on the bone saw. If I move here for 1 dex, heal up now and roll a defense. How many am I down? I'm down 5. I guess that's what I try to do. think I'm going to use my multiplier. I'm going to use Fast Hands and Medkit just to try to heal up. So we got a 2 times 2 is 4. Blue is next. 1, 2. Do they still roll their defensive dice even if they're not in range? Let's see. I think they do. They just don't have anybody to target. Roll all the baddie's inactive defensive dice and also roll its attack dice only if target is within attack range. Yes, I do have to roll the defensive dice. So he gets 2 defensive dice. And he rolled 2 bones, which means he's going to get taunt. And now purple, 1 attack, 1 defense. That guy couldn't roll bones, the guy with careless. Okay. Yellow, 2 attack dice. How about some bones on these guys? Oh gosh, 3. Green, 2. Down to 1 hit point. It is my turn, so I go up to 2. There's no way I survived this, so there's no reason to even overthink it. I got no healing left. Let's try to get a new defeated thing into... What's Nom's initiative? 2, he's pretty slow. The trolls are slow, the orcs are semi-decent. I want to try to get something into the defeated pile for the next time. It's possible we could roll some bones. When does poison impact them? Target takes true damage at the start of its turn. Same, has to be the same target though. Needle jab, stick target for 2 damage. Let's try to kill the orc with the bone saw. And maybe we roll some defense. We're gonna get attacked pretty hard. The orc only dies, we got a 33% chance. Defense is probably better here, but we're gonna do this. And it doesn't even kill it. I don't have to keep the bone saw, but I'm gonna be dead anyways. Didn't work out. What are the chances of that? A third. All right, so blue. Moves 1. When does taunt come off? Until the start of its next turn. It comes off now. And here we go. 3 attack. 2 defense. Is this the 5 guy? Yeah. And that's plenty. For a knocked out Patches. All right, fast hands, med kit, bone saw. Failed that. There, green. These guys go to the back, right? Back, and back. Lane chips and dice. Health chips, 5-point baddie. This gets removed. There were no scales. This goes over here. So end of day, I have to rest and recover. 8 health. 4. That goes away. Okay, I think I'm reset. Put a scales guy there. Day 7. We got to get the progress point here. The Sky Bridge. Don't remember this one. It's a cakewalk. At least that's what I tell myself as I hang on for dear life. 1,000 arrow lengths up in the sky. Unfortunately, this ancient rope bridge connecting the 2 mountain ridges is more ancient than it is a bridge. There's an unknown party on my tail and a trading post waiting beyond the ridge ahead. Only seconds remain to make one of the 2 ill-advised choices. I could turn and fight on this tangle of rotting rope and wood. The other option, hightail it to the other side while dodging arrows from behind. If I make it, I can cut the ropes and send any pursuers on a one-way trip to the bottom of the canyon. Well, either way, if we're successful, we get the progress point that we need. Line them up and try not to throw up. BQ would be baddie points, add 2, so that'd be 9. Scramble across and cut the bridge. Wait, what's the other one say? Battle is restricted to lane 1 for both sides, and you fight only 1 baddie at a time. Remaining baddies wait in battle queue. Yeah, I mean, we with our innate, we heal. That seems like the way to go. Reveal baddies for every ranged baddie. Roll 2 attack dice and remove that number of hit points from your gear lock. Must survive for encounter success. So I still have to do a fight. That would be 1 5 and 2 2s. I think I want the 1 lane option, right? So 2 baddie points makes, we need 4 and a 5. Line them up and try not to throw up. So our 5-point baddie is one of these thick-skinned trolls again. It's got a lot of attack dice. 1 2 3 4 5. It's going at initiative 2. It doesn't really matter because I know 3 is our lowest number. Only stay in lane 1. Okay. Now, with thick skin 1, do I use my toxins on this guy? I'm first, so it's my turn. My innate doesn't trigger. I really don't want him to stick around long enough for this poison to actually do a ton of work, so I'm gonna bone saw, and 2 attack dice. I got to do 6 damage total to knock him out this turn. Three, 4, 5, 6. Thick skin blocks 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health. That worked out. Now, I believe the baddie Q refills at the end of the turn, and then they just go to the bottom, right? You may have still baddies in your baddie queue. These baddies will not join the battle until there are fewer than 4, but this time it's only 1. After the end of round, the baddies from the top of the B queue will join and assume the first available lane marker and I die. Somewhere it says they go to the bottom. Oh yeah, see page 17, I dice during battle. I think it says they go to the bottom. Units that enter after round will always enter the top or bottom. All Gearlocks, Tyrants, and 20-point baddies enter at the top. 1 and 5-point baddies enter at the bottom. I remembered that from a comment on the previous video. So thank you very much for that rules info. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're still full. Okay, so we go to round 2 because he was out. End of the round. Then this 1-point baddie will come in. It's a raiding orc with 4 health, which is good because there can only be 1 enemy on the mat at a time. Don't even need the lane marker. And I go first. I think I'm just going to keep using this aggressive tactic. I mean, I can roll 3 attack dice. This guy's got 4 health. Let's just go for it. Patches the tank and damage dealer here. So 3 damage and a bone. 1, 2, 3. That's me. Now the orc gets to go. 1 of each. Defense and a damage. Round 3. My turn, I get it back. Start of my turn. Now I think I will roll a defense. Do I want to lock up one of my... Yeah, maybe I can get to my innate. This should be a long fight, actually. Or that doesn't lock it up, because it's a bone. It's locked up if it's up here. 2, 1 there, 1 health is a dead orc. So that was me. Orc is gone. So end of the round. This is a ranged guy, so I'm going to have to step up. 3 health. With Engulf. It's a dragon hatchling. I'm first. I got to use the dex to move forward. 2 decks left. I think I'm going to go aggressive again. Did I heal myself? I didn't take any damage because the guy died last time. 2 attack dice. It's 2 damage. Baddie gets to go 1 attack die. Rolls a damage, so it damages me. Has engulf, also damages itself. End of the round, the next one comes out, and it's going to have to go into the range spot, even though it is ranged. So this one is a little less friendly, has weaken 1, 2 attack and 1 defense, but only 2 hit points. I think I'll go aggressive again and just try to take care of it. Round 5. I heal 1 because I have taken damage. Yeah. And with only 2 hit points and 3 dex, I'll roll 2 attack and 1 defense. All right. 3 damage. So it's gone. End of the round. Hang on, end of the round. This one comes out. Thick skin 1 with careless. 3 health, 2 initiative. Initiative doesn't really matter. 1 attack die. 3 health. Okay, so we go to fatigue. Everybody takes a fatigue damage. My turn. I heal this back. It's got thick skin 1, 2 health left, 3, or thick skin 1. So I'm just going to roll 3 attack dice. I don't think I'm going to get up here. And that's 3 damage, so 1 for thick skin and 2 hit points. Battle over. 2, 3, 4. And full hit points. I hope I did that correctly. I feel like it was correct. This is done. End of the battle. We had no scales to move back. These are gone. Get the bone saw back. And so we get our progress points. So we've got our 6 progress points, and we've only got 1 chance to fight Nom. Let's get our loot first. Selfie root. Heal yourself 1 hit point at the start of each round during battle. Place this loot in the prep area as a reminder. Well, that helps, because we're using that for sure. That's our loot. 2 training points. I feel like I want a dex for 1. I don't know if Stim Kit is worth it. What does nutrients do? Nutrients has healing, more healing on it. I feel like I try to get another attack die just to get through Nom's Thick Skin 3. I'll heal 2 hit points every turn. Nom could make me move quite a bit. I got the 1 extra dex. Let's try for another attack. Gotta get through that thick skin. Rolled a bone, so that fails. I should have done that first before the dexterity. I hate to do takesy-backsies, but I'm going to count that as what I did. I'm trying to learn strategy. If I'm going to up attack and defense, you got to remember, you should try for that first, because if you fail, you can always use a training point somewhere else. We'll count that as the first training point. Failed attack, went up in dex. Now my second one is going to be trying for attack again. And I got a bones anyway. So I guess I could get med pack just for more healing in case I get in trouble. There's nothing else that I can do to get damage over here. So now I'm only rolling one attack die. And what does he bring in as far as... I only have to face Nom because for the battle queue, a party of one ignores it. Just got to beat up Nom. That extra attack die would have been nice. Maybe I just go up, because with 3 and 2, if I have a 5 dex, if I'm just standing there fighting him, I can roll some defense. Pretty sure I'm doing this correct. Let me know in the comments if you see any other mistakes that I'm making. Learning from experienced players is more valuable than you guys can possibly know. That's that part. So I don't even really need to do any of this end of the day stuff. I don't need to rest and recover. I don't need to scout the area because we're just going to be fighting Nom. And I'm happy with my loot. Yeah, I think we're good. Just call the day done. We go to day 8. 6 progress points, and we fight Nom. So let's leave that there. We're going to use our Zelfie root. Nom. 6 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thick skin 3. He's melee. He can move diagonally. 2 initiative. I'm just going to start in his face. Not on the fatigue rounds though. Going at 3. Got that. I've got this to use. I think I'm set. So I'm first. I'm full. I don't need to heal anything. So what do we roll? We've got a dexterity of 5. Poison dart. Poison dart and toxins are kind of redundant. Or is poison dart just that much damage? It's not the right card. Poison dart. Place a number poison effect die on any baddie. Yeah, toxins kind of does the same thing. Well, let's poison dart first. So that's 1 dex. Bone saw 2 dex. 3 attack dice. How worried am I about getting damaged? I'm healing 2. I'm not too worried right now. I'm just trying to get some massive damage put on this guy. Can I get more than 1 dexterity in a turn? Are you allowed to do that? Training points, let's just double check. 10, 22, 20. Battle results. 12 and 22. Where does it talk about getting? Is it in training? I don't remember reading that you can't get more of the same in 1 turn. You increase these stats by getting training points from encounters. I don't see anything that says you can only get it once per thing, so I think I'm good with the 5 dexterity. All right, Nom. Poison Dart 3, look at that. So if I understand this correctly, Poison Dart says, place a numbered poison effect die on any baddie. So it's a poison 3 effect die, right? I think that's correct. We got 1 bones. Ooh, and look at this. 2, 2, and 2. So that's 6. He's got thick skin 3. So that blocks 3, but then 3 goes through. This one is exhausted. Those are used. Now, thick skin is every turn or every attack? Probably doesn't matter. Ignore the first damage of this would take this turn. Does not ignore true damage. I believe that is my turn. Nom's turn. He recovers 1. Then he attacks. He's got 1 attack, 1 defense, and his tyrant die. So he rolled 2 defense. The bone is not going to do anything. And he rolled the skull. All defense dice are removed from the target before applying damage. Nothing. I feel like I'm getting lucky so far. Oh, I forgot the poison. The most important thing. Target takes true damage equal to the effect die at the start of its turn after applying damage. So now that's interesting. What happens first, the poison or the recover? Because if it was the poison, then Nom was dead before he recovered. What are these things called? Skills? This is probably like a nuance that's going to be hard to figure out during any skill for this baddie that is not listed a specific time it happens should be resolved now if possible. I bet you there's like somewhere where it talks about timing. There are two different effect dice covering many. These dice are used to help reminder. Place the die on the baddie. I don't know. It's probably in here somewhere. If somebody knows if there's like an order to these things, let me know. We'll see. If I lose because of that, then oh well. Or is there here one last real quick thing? Where's that order? Start the turn. Move skills. No. No. It's all skills. Okay. So the poison hits him for 3, and then it ticks down to 2. Which doesn't really matter because he's going to die on his next turn anyway. Even if he recovers first, this is going to damage him for 2 true damage, and then he's dead. He did not hit me. So let's just do this real quick. Round 2, maybe I can finish him off. 3 attack dice. 2 defense dice. Bones. 2 defense. 2 attack. So here's another question on order. Thick skin first or defense first? It's not damage yet, right? Ignore the first damage unit would take this turn. I don't know. If someone could help me out with order of how these things are applied. None of this is getting through. It would matter though, if I did a thick skin first, he'd have 1 defense left, like that, with 4 damage. So that's my turn. His turn, we'll say he recovers first, but then poison 2, hits him for 2, and that is a defeated Nom. Okay, I think I did this correctly, but it would be great to hear from folks in the comments down below. Anything else that I didn't already catch, and any other tactics, hints, or suggestions on maybe the next tyrant to play against. I'd like to play with patches probably one more time. So if you have a suggestion on the next tyrant, or after I'm done with patches, if anyone has played two-handed, I'm kind of considering playing two-handed. You know, that would be a lot to keep track of. It seems like there's a lot of skills in a lot of the gear locks that play better when there's more than one gear lock. So, okay, I hope you have enjoyed this playthrough of Too Many Bones. I'm really enjoying the game. I hope you're enjoying all the series on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.